Hey, Zombie Freak 21 here, and I apologize for not making much videos. I've been too busy with school, and I'm trying to wait on the days where my roommates aren't around, which is exactly what's happening at the moment. I want to talk about my issues with social networking. You know, it's really a shame now. People are less talkative because everybody's too busy posting what they're doing on a regular basis on the computer. It's really a shame. And this all has started with MySpace. MySpace was one of the very first social networking websites, along with Friendster, which of course nobody's never even heard of that one. And it's actually surprisingly it's still around. And I will say this: I did have my MySpace account, but I pretty much abandoned it because it was confusing as fuck. I know exactly what you were supposed to do on there. And actually, that's exactly what killed the website in the first place. A year later, there came Facebook. Now, and that's exactly what happened. When Facebook came along, a lot of users who were originally MySpace users, they've all either deleted or abandoned their accounts and went to Facebook, and that's exactly what happened. And this is the thing. At first, I didn't really want to be a part of Facebook to begin with. But unfortunately, my mom had pressured me to make an account. And that's why from back in the times, I used to go on there once a month. Because of course my mom, she used to have her own Facebook account and she would monitor what I post. Even when I'm joking or being sarcastic, she would force me to remove them. And that's why I didn't go on there as much. But the main reason why I use it now is because, for one, I'm away at school and I'm trying to contact some of my old friends from high school. But here's the problem. With these social networks, people are just commenting what they're doing on a regular basis, whether what they're eating, what they're watching, even where they're going. Honestly, I don't give a shit what you guys are doing on a regular basis. My friends even does this. And not to mention on new updates from Facebook, you can actually post where you're actually at. Basically, the state, the address, the city, state address, literally every single detail of your location. And I have to say that is extremely dangerous, because you're basically asking somebody to stalk you, or even worse. But that's what I don't do on social networking. I don't post what I do on a regular basis. What I do instead is talk about the new graphic novels, what the authors, what's coming out, and basically some things regarding to politics, whether I post what I found on the news and stuff. Otherwise, I don't post stupid, pointless shit on what I'm doing on a regular basis. Because honestly, I do not care. And that's another thing. There's also Twitter, which came 2 years after Facebook was around. But many people didn't start using their website till around the year '09. Now, I will say this: Twitter is actually worse than Facebook. And I'm mostly talking about the trending topics. What I mean is, when I first discovered Twitter, I used to be one of the people who post random, pointless stuff, but I just pretty much stopped within altogether. Now, I still use Twitter, but I don't tweet as much as I used to, because I do the same thing as I do on Facebook. But the problem is, the main reason I'm saying Twitter is worse than Facebook, people are posting what they're doing every second of the day. It's just a clusterfuck there. And not to mention, and I will say this, the majority of 13 or 14-year-olds are using Twitter. Even some that are 11, they are too young to be social networking to begin with. And see, because people, what I'm saying is that kids shouldn't be social networking, period. Because in case you didn't know, Justin Bieber was actually a trending topic for 3 whole months. And actually it took the website 3 months to figure out the problem. Now, they eventually they did stop having Justin Bieber as a trending, but unfortunately, the problems were far from over because now they're saying random shit that they're trying to write in names like believers and Jalebers, even saying his name backwards, which is stupid and pointless. And not to mention these stupid feuds with the fan base, saying like they're which singer is better than the other. I'm mostly regarding to stupid shit regarding these wars against Miley Cyrus versus Justin Bieber fan base, Jonas Brothers versus Bruno Mars, and the list goes on. But this is what I'm saying. Even when I say something negative about Justin Bieber, this has actually happened. I actually had a couple of hardcore JB fans who basically trolled on my Twitter account, saying that I suck. And this is the anyway, so I had to put my account on private because it was a pain in the ass that I kept getting these spams. That's another thing I have a problem with Twitter, stupid ass spams, these fake ass posts of the half naked women on there. I hope Twitter finally fixed this problem because it's really a pain in the ass. I'm keeping getting this crap on my news feed. But the main reason I'm making this is because besides the social networking, people are even doing it. Like I said, people are doing it in public places. That's fine if you want to take pictures and then post them later. But the problem is, I have some friends who even tweet what where they're at. Like they're at getting coffee at Starbucks. I thought, and what they're getting at the mall or at a restaurant. I thought the point of going out was to taking a break from really from the internet in general. But instead, they're bringing that crap with them. And this is why people, they don't really talk much. And I didn't really talk as much as when I was a kid. But that's another story. What I'm saying is that social networking is pretty much poison. You're so busy spending hours doing posting what you're doing on a regular basis, you're kind of missing out in the real world. That's unhealthy. From a few incidents, there was a man who actually ended up splitting up with his wife because of his constant spending too much time on Twitter. Because actually, that kind of thing, also messes up relationships. And I will admit I'm a little guilty of this too. But the reason why I mostly used to spend those days on there was because I really had nowhere to go to, and I was broke at the time. And it was kind of embarrassing to go out and basically not having any money, and I did not want to mooch off of my friends because of it. But now that I'm away at school, I'm able to do more. So what I'm saying is, please, if you're gonna go, it's fine to social network to connect with people, because for me, just like with Twitter, I just follow my favorite authors and my graphic novelists, just so I could catch up on the new update on their new material. Otherwise, I just don't follow the trend of what you're doing on your everyday unexceptional lives. Really, it's worthless. So what I'm saying is, if you're gonna break yourself from the internet, please take a break from Twitter and Facebook. And I'm mostly talking to those who have Twitter and Facebook on their iPhones. Just stop. Stop posting what you're doing on a regular basis and just socialize. Make new friends. And I'm talking about in the real world. That's all I have to say. I'm SummerFreak21, and I'll see you next time.